Everybody, a very good afternoon. This is Justine Kapani. I'm on Tuesday. I'm the founder and owner of I'm Decor and Design. We're in the business of designing and manufacturing home and office decor and interior solutions and stuff. And as you know, we specialize in the business of designing, manufacturing, and supplying home and office decor and interior solutions. So we have lamps, mirrors, sofas, we have beds, we have CO tables, we have art installation, and we have consoles, we have lamps, like I said, in luxury as well. And there are sideboards and stuff like that. And the best part is that we are basically specialized in customizing and designing because expertise lies in kind of understanding the science and mechanics and technicalities behind each product and stuff. Because you know that in today's world it's easy to have copy designs here and there. I mean, as a designer or as a creative person or as a person who's the brainwave behind this, I kind of keep looking at catalogs and other stuff which is done by people, and many factories and many owners are business people are pro in copying and stuff. So no issues with that. But the only thing is that when it comes to the final product, many times people find a huge disconnect between what was shown and what is basically made. So this is where specialization comes into play and stuff. And we provide only quality services. And the best and the amazing and the outstanding part about our products is that like many other brands who do not give you more than probably a year or 3 years of warranty, most of our products come with a warranty of a longer lifetime and stuff. And you know these are inspired mostly from international design. Some of them are researched from international countries and other spaces and places. And most of them are self-inspired as well. And I've personally spent my time researching and looking at the material and the fabric and the finish and stuff myself. So you can be sure that you're going to be getting a quality job or a quality product once the product is kind of ready, because we are very very conscious of quality. And each step in which we kind of design and deliver, we are in touch consistently with our customer, specifically for the customized ones, where we show you the material, we show you the pictures, and we show you the work in progress and stuff. And till the time the client is not 2000% convinced and happy, we don't go any further. So these are these processes. I don't know about how other professional organizations and work, but this is the way it is. And catalogs are also shown for the material and stuff. And mostly we find that customers and clients leave it to me and my team to kind of do the work, because they're in a way happy with what is being done for them. So what is the read about? Well, I'd been reading about making friends. So the weekend has been a little different and great. And many people like me and I'm in the line of also meeting and kind of coming across lots of people, not because of the industry that I've been from, which is branding and marketing and communication and PR and design and retail, but also on the whole, as a person, I'm kind of interested in meeting people and stuff. And I believe that there's a distinction between friends and contacts. So we see out there a lot of people are trying to make contacts. The more the number of networking, the more the number of meetings and stuff, the more the contacts they want to do, the more the contacts they want to make, like it's some sales target or a marketing target. But the defining statement, or the defining distinction is, are contacts really your friends, and are they really the true relationships? Are these the people you can open up with, you're spending your time with, you've got lifelong friendships with, or you're just exchanging your numbers, you're just doing a job and coming back, and you're thinking on a later on stage, this is the way I'm going to make use of this person, and this is the way I'm going to make use of that person. So this is a reality. Everybody does this who's in the line of hardcore businesses, industries and stuff. But the fact is that making friends is a little different. Making friends is when you can actually spend time getting to know the personal situations of lives and people and stuff. And you're spending time celebrating and enjoying birthdays and parties and weddings. And you're there also in the times of fitness and sickness and stuff, because like I shared before, if people are not a part of you comprehensively or holistically, then it's just a business transaction, or it's just a business deal that's happening and stuff. And my thoughts are kind of resonating and also a part of this book, which is The Science of Happiness. And this is basically a professor called Bruce Hoard. So I picked up this book a few days back, and they're sharing the same thing, that we all need trusting relationships for our happiness, if only to avoid the perils of loneliness and feeling alone and stuff. And building relationships is a skill that many of us seem to lose with age. And I believe that there is no age to make friends. I see during Corona, this was the biggest example of bonding and getting to know people. And I still meet so many people who are older than me, younger than me. There are people in my gym, there are people in my park, there are people in my office, there are people in my neighborhood, there are people at workspace, there are leaders, there are businessmen and stuff. So friendship is something which is possible at any stage, and kind of giving it a meaning that there's some stuff happening between two people just because they have an age difference, and being friends is a pretty low-key kind of attitude to have. So he also says that modern life is full of opportunities where we can actually strike up conversations. And you see that areas which are most populated densely seem to be the least friendly. Actually, that's not the reality. It's just the urban modernization that is kind of looking at uh, I mean, it is just urban modernization which looks a little difficult to people, because they've grown up with different values and conditioning, and they've been exposed to different environments, and they've been in the different part of the world and stuff. So when they see people who are either too rich or super rich, they get intimidated. Or people who are kind of not doing that great, they feel that array, they must be going through a real bad spot and stuff. But the point is this, that level of happiness in urban cities is actually any day kind of more, it seems, as per research and stuff. We're not talking about secluded places like Leh Ladakh, or we're not talking about the hills and stuff. Actually, the level of happiness is a maximum there, but urban cities also seems to have this. And the reason is this, that the common notion that there is loneliness. Actually, loneliness is just a state of mind and stuff. There are people who are happier everywhere. There are people in UK, there are people in China, there are people in Europe, there are people in Finland, there are people in India, there are people in let's say Sri Lanka, there are people in Africa. So everywhere you have urban modernization, Singapore, Japan. But the point is, it's a personal preference or a choice of the kind of communities you want to be a part of and the kind of work you do. And I see so many people who've actually lived abroad, they've lived in Japan, they've lived in Korea. When they come back to India, they miss that and they want to go back there, because they enjoy the infrastructure and they enjoy the urbanization even more. And on the same side, there's this contrasting thing, like, if you go on a holiday, you go to the hills and you kind of stay there, you don't want to come back, you start thinking about relocating. I mean, I remember I'd gone for a holiday in a project in my formative years of my career to Mauritius. And then I stayed there for a week or so. I didn't want to come back. I was literally thinking in my early 20s or late 20s or something about relocating there, because I love the fact that people work only from 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock. If you make a call at 4 o'clock, nobody picks up the phone because the offices are shut. So we all go through these kind of stages and stuff. So this is pretty usual and normal. So the ideal approach, even which Londoners or European people talk about or other people talk about, is that relationships matter a lot. And if you remember, there was this one ad which came in, which was Tube Chat. So they kind of put people in this mind spot of, do you have any new friends? At what age are you at? So this is the kind of mentality or outlook one needs to kind of have in mind, that if you're questioning your age and if you're questioning the stage of your life and you think that dosti nahi ho sakti, friendship nahi ho sakti, or people are trying to just fleece you and get you out there and stuff, then that's actually your own thought process, which is reflecting and showing. And there are so many people who are, like I just said, from other world parts and geographical areas and their stuff, and they have endless friendships till the end of the year and stuff. So I mean, the end of their life. I'm so sorry, this is unedited and stuff, but the point is this, that try and be in relationships and try and keep a distinction between where you are kind of getting into a situation for networking and contacts, and where you're going to be genuinely there and genuinely available as a person or as a family or as a friend and stuff. So read this book, and it's got some very interesting insights on social interactions and the labels that we give to ourselves, the way we kind of mentally bog ourselves down, or the way people do it. At a certain age, they start calling you old, or they call you orthodox, or they call you outdated and stuff. But actually, the point is this: that if you were to look around and see and look at people who are in their 80s or 60s or 70s, many of them have been through these challenges and they still keep going strong and better because they are still valuing and they're still going steady with their relationships and stuff. So nothing to get offended about people and their comments and their judgments and opinions and stuff. The ideal approach is to keep going forward and stay open and keep your mind and heart open and kind of welcome the world and stuff, and let's see how the world gets lonely when there's so many people around you and stuff. So take care and have a blast, and do read this book. It's usually recommended for people who are looking for happiness, but I'm reading this because I genuinely follow the school of happiness, which is not just Dalai Lama but all across the world, where people are actually researching what is the happiness quotient with the urbanization and with the rural challenges in our mind and stuff. So take care of yourself and enjoy, and cheers on a lovely coffee, a black coffee, which is kind of a wake up alert bell kind of coffee, and enjoy and soak up some good sun and weather and stuff. So take care, bye bye.